I'm going to start by saying, guys, this video is not to make anyone feel bad. Okay, so let me give you guys an overview of my kitchen. So I just want to start by saying, guys, this video is not to make anyone feel bad. I know when it comes to living minimal and clutter-free, it's not easy for everyone. So if you clicked on this video, obviously it's because you want to change your life and you want to declutter or minimize things in your home. So I'm not doing this video to show off or to make anyone feel bad. Since this is an organized tour, I'm going to show you guys how I organize the kitchen. There's nothing much anymore. This is all the kitchen, the overview of it. But I will go into each cabinet and show you guys everything. Let's start from the chairs. If you have any chairs that are fabric wise and it's hard for you to keep them clean because you have little ones, I would definitely advise to change them. I had fabrics chairs that were like tall back chairs that I switched to have those wood and also iron metal chairs that made it easier for me to clean and keep this place clutter free. Every time I had the other chairs that had stains on them, if my kids grow up and we are still in this house by God's grace, I will definitely get the chairs of my liking. But for now, it's not about things being like looking minimal or having a minimal aspect of it or an aesthetic. It's just how it functions for you. We have to be realistic. So my chairs don't scream minimal, but they are kept clean because they're easy to maintain. Let's continue, guys. Okay, so many people ask me, how do I keep my countertop clean? And you know, they don't have a lot of space. As you guys can see, this is all my kitchen space. I do not have a lot of countertop, and this is an open it's an open, what is it called, model, like the way the home is built. So as soon as you enter into the living room, you see the entire kitchen. So if you have things sitting on the countertop, for me it looks messy and cluttered. So I keep everything has a space here in my home, so I keep everything off the countertop. So rule of thumb, if you can find somewhere else to keep your things, remove it from your countertop. Do not use your countertop to have it as a catch-all. Trust me, when you enter into the house, put everything where it needs to go. Okay, so this is my sink. In the sink, I have what you may call it, a sponge holder that I got from Ross and Sponge that I keep in here. As you can see, I have nothing else right there. And so that it keeps the visual clutter down. If you're used to having like sponges and soaps, try your best to keep them somewhere else. Have you ever gone to a model home, and do you see on the model home, do you see sponge and soap holders and things like that on the countertop? No, you don't, because they don't keep those things there because of visual clutter. Okay, since we're already here, let's do this under the sink thing. Here it's my basically rug. It cleans everything. I wash it, I use it to clean the countertop and everything else, so it does not look pretty. So let's open up the cabinet. Okay guys, so this is my cabinet underneath the sink. So let me go through it for you guys. This place is very narrow, it's very small, but I promise you it can be organized if you have an organization system. As I mentioned, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it works for you, it has to be practical for your household. So I placed a peel and stick wallpaper down there. I have my cleaning tools, oven cleaner, this to mop my floor, my what is it called, thing to wash my dishes. This is a rug. When you wash dishes, you put that thing under my trash bag, which I'm running out. And here I have my hand soap. So if you want to wash your hands in the kitchen, we come right here, but there's a guest bathroom that's like 2 feet away that we can go there and wash our hands. In here, sorry guys, let me lay down. Here I have where I keep extra sponge. I have 2 extra sponges. This is to clean my stoves, to scrub all the dirt. This is the stove cleaner as well, and a hard brush. Also the scrubber in the back there. Don't mind this. You know, when you touch food with it and stuff, it gets dirty, but you know, I wash it and the stain won't come off, so, but it's clean. I awesome total cleaner. It's a degreaser. I love it. It removes stains. If you're wondering how to remove stains from white carpet, things like that, grab yourself this from the Dollar Tree. You have to dilute it because it's too strong. So this is the rest of it, the bottle that I diluted with. I use it to clean the grease in the garage, so that stayed in the garage. I need to bring it back here. My Dawn dish soap, and in the back there a big bucket of hand sanitizer, and right there is my grill cleaner. I do have a grill outside that I grill some food on, and I use that to scrub the grill pretty clean. Okay guys, so on my countertop here I have 2 cutting boards. Not only that I use them to, you know, as decor, but these are all the cutting boards I have for food. So it's not only for decor, but it's actually for practicalism as well. This has a, what is it called, one of them is for vegetable and meat, so I don't miss my produce and food. And my fruit bowl that I keep pretty stuck so that the kids can have something to eat for the summer. So since we're already here, let's go into this. Okay, so guys, I have this big one for batter and a couple of knives and, you know, cake cutter, what you may call it, pizza cutter. Pick up some food with 2 of the big ones and 2 of the middle ones. As you can see, the middle ones are here, and I line it up with this lining from Walmart. Keep it simple and, you know, organized, and even when I don't touch it, it stays like that because, you know, it doesn't move unless I'm moving it by myself. Like, I'm gonna close it, see, it won't move unless I'm like forcing it to move, so it stays like that. So you don't need 10,000s of things to use to cook with. Try to, you know, keep what is it called, in need, what you need actually, and then you should be fine. So let's go down into my cabinet down there. Okay, so here we are guys. This was never like this before. This was very messy, cluttered. I had too much Tupperware, too much of everything, so I rounded up to 2 pots. These pots can cook me some pretty good meal. I use my drainer to drain any type of food, pastas, broccoli, vegetables, whatever. My 2 small pots if I want to boil water for whatever reasons. I want to make some noodles, some soup for my family. Keep that. These are the lids for the pot. And this you can get at the Dollar Tree. It's a plate holder, but I use it for the lid. And I have this that I keep when I cook my food. I put it in there to keep it cold, and then I transfer it to the fridge. So this is where we keep our food. There's 2 more in the what you may call it, in the fridge, 1 big one and 1 small. You can put your food there to freeze it, so that you don't have to waste money cooking food every day. You can just come thaw it and, you know, microwave it and eat. And these are the 2 things that we carry to go, what you may call it, to work with. Right now I'm working from home, so I don't need that. But if I would want to serve food to eat, I serve food to eat and go to work with it. My husband takes this so he can go to work. But these are the 2 Tupperware we have. My kids, I give them food in a different Tupperware if they go to school, or they sometimes eat food at school. Now I have another drainer right here. I can probably get rid of this one, but this is big and I don't use that all the time, and this one is small. It's more practical. And I have another comment hook there to just hook other things there. But yeah, if you line your things underneath there, it brightens up the space and it gives you just, you know, this clean look. It, like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work for you and your family. Let's go to the other side. Okay, since we're already here, we are going to go to the top one right there. So this is where I have most of my things. I don't have a lot of things and I don't have a lot of space, so I try my best to not crowd things up here. But this is like when we have guests, I serve food there, you know, my really nice serving thingies. And other ones right there, they just don't have lid there, they don't have lids on them, so I just put aluminum to cover it when we have guests over. And my tea things, we only drink tea here, we don't drink coffee. These are our water bottles for the kids and stuff, and me when we're going anywhere we carry that, but I keep the plastic one for them for school because I do not trust them with that one on here. But I can give them this for school. 1, 2, 3 for each kid, and one for Happy and I. Here I have all my seasoning. My what is it called? Pantry is pretty small, so I had to do with what I have. So this is where I keep all my seasoning, and I wish I had a bigger pantry, but I thank God that I don't, so that I do not clutter my space with a lot of things. So, and we have 5 glassware. Yeah, only 5. We have 5 people who reside here. We have 5 that we use, and then if I have guests, I have some upstairs that I use, like plates and extra silverwares and forks and things like that upstairs for guests. The plastic cups are for the kids. If you want to go to the backyard and, you know, drink something or whatever, I give them that if they don't want to drink into a water bottle. And then the glasses are just for us to use. In the middle here, I have my marriage wine thing that we use on our wedding. It has our initial, the wedding dates, and I really like it, so I don't get rid of that. It's actually something that I really like to keep. So let's move this top right here. I have my paper towel. I don't like putting anything on the countertop, like on the floor by itself. It has to be on the tray or some type of something that will keep it off the countertop. Does that make sense? So we are here. Let's go right there. So here is where I keep all my silverwares and things like that. So again, we have more of this to use on batters. I have my peeler, ice cream scoop, beer opener, wine opener, and as you saw, the 2 big forks, 2 big knives over there for bigger things, but I keep 4 knives. I do not have a knife cutter. I used to have a knife board with knives, so many knives in there, and I'll always gravitate to only 2 or 3 knives on there. So I wonder, like, why did I keep having that? So I give that away to Goodwill. I have my regular butter knife, forks, and we are missing some spoons. I don't know, every time my husband takes spoons out of this house, it never comes back in. Here I have my can opener. I have 2 of them. This one works better, but this one has a beer opener on there. And here I have my juice squeezer, which I really love for what is it called, lemon. I'm loving lemon now that I use on all my drinks. So this is my other side of my cabinet. Okay, so let's come to this right here. Okay, so we are missing a plate. I don't know what happened to it. It's in the fridge. When my husband eats some food and he has leftovers, he doesn't like to run them away, so he'll tell me, honey, just put it in the fridge. So we are missing 2 of this. So we have 4 of this, 5 of that, the small plates, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 1 more that is missing as well. It's in the fridge as well. So, and then we have bigger plates there. As you can see, we always gravitate to the same plates here. If your plate and bowl is dirty, wash it. Wash it and use it again. Why do you need to grab a brand new clean one? Just wash it and use it. See, that's why I keep telling people you don't need that much, because whatever you have that got dirty, wash it and use it again. So this is where I keep all my plates and bowls. And yeah, there's nothing much to show there. Yeah, I line them up with, you know, the same thing I use down there. But I really just love the simplicity of this. It just brings me so much peace. Okay, so then on the ground here, I have this mat. I just love this. It gives that marble look. But the reason why I'm actually even showing you guys this is that if you have a placement, try to get the light ones because they brighten your space. As I have dark floors, when I put this there, it just brightens that space up. And then I also have my trash can right here. Also 2 additional chairs right there. So my trash can is hidden from anyone is underneath the table. And so when you're standing here, you can really see it. It's just there hiding. But yeah, this is my organized minimalist kitchen tour, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see again a pantry, a minimal pantry tour, a small pantry tour, I can definitely do that for you guys. But thank you so much for watching, guys.